This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're at JD Sports here in Oxford Street, ahead of tomorrow night's Next Gen show. Fighting on bill tomorrow night, the big cheese himself, Ted CHEESEMAN.
Yeah,
Same, Ted.
Yeah, good, mate.
All good?
Yeah, all good.
Anything you want to have? It's on me.
Don't worry, I'll have a little clear out before I go.
That's it. Just put it on a Coley's bill.
Yeah, I will.
As he's sponsored by them as well. Yeah, how's the summer? All right?
Yeah, all good. Just to be honest, we just had a week off or something after that last fight in July, and we all just got straight back in the gym in camp for this fight. So we had another good camp. I thought I was going to have an English defence or maybe an international title, but we couldn't get an opponent. So obviously I'm fighting this Francesco Lesian 8-rounder, and I think I'm planning to be out again early in October, keeping active and then waiting for the British title shot to come along.
I mean, every time it's sort of touted as a potential step up for you, you know, this will show us how good CHEESEMAN is. You've come through, you know, from Lloyd Elliott to Matty Ryan. So these opponents are not going to sort of slow down. I don't know too much about your opponent. What do you know about your opponent for tomorrow night?
He's won one, he's lost, but he ain't great on paper, his record, but he's won an international IBF international title and stuff, and fought for the Italian title in his last fight, so he can't be that bad. He's done the rounds, so gets me the rounds. See if I can get a few more rounds under my belt, but if not, if I get him out there early, I'll get him out there. It's just another keeping active, moving on, so I'm still fighting and not just training all the time. But
I'm assuming your next goal now is to sort of work your way towards a British title shot at some point.
Yeah, it's just purely, I think, waiting on the Liam Williams to vacate the belt, and then as soon as he vacates the belt, I think it's a matter of Frank Warren having a fighter who he thinks worthy to fight me for the British title, and then he'll let the title get relinquished, and then it all happen. But hopefully, like, he's got Joe Pigford, a signing Byfield, or James Metcalf. Hopefully one of them steps up to the plate and takes the fight. But it'd be nice to get the British before the end of 2017. That's my goal, really. But if it don't happen, it don't happen. It'll be in the new year. But that's my aim for this year so far.
But the message is quite clearly, CHEESEMAN will fight anyone.
Yeah, I don't really mind. As long as Tony and Eddie are happy with it, I don't really care. I'll just train and I fight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, did you watch the fight from the weekend?
Yeah.
Now, let's just backtrack a couple of months. Obviously, your promoter said in an interview you would beat Conor McGregor. In your opinion, based on Conor McGregor's 10 rounds against Floyd Mayweather the other day, would you have beaten him?
Yeah, I'd have got him out there early in the 10, because I'd have been a bit more spiteful. Floyd was a bit, like, no disrespect to Floyd, he's a great fighter, he's my favourite fighter, but you can just see he's getting older now. That ain't how he'd usually fight. He had a game plan, and everyone knew what was going to happen, you know what I mean? Like, Conor McGregor would be strong for the first couple of rounds, and then after that, he'd blow out, and it's exactly how everyone thought it'd go happen. So, but I'd still be confident on beating him. So if he wants to give me a couple of $100 grand to fight him, I'll be happy.
If he wants to drop from 100 million potential to down to a couple of $100 grand, then the fight can be made. I think Jake Paul's called him out today and all, said he'll fight him in the octagon for 100 million. Listen, I'd consider it for a lot less than half, Ted.
I know. Just make me $1 million now, I'll be happy. But if not, don't worry, I'll still take the fight.
I mean, I asked a few boxers there today, only this week, because it's obviously a lot being talked about from the weekend. But is that something you've considered, like the whole MMA thing? Is that something? I mean, I spoke with Buatsi earlier. He said he's strictly boxing. It's nothing he'd ever consider. But.
Yeah, nah. I think it's a total different sport, and I like see what Conor McGregor done in coming over. Obviously, business-wise, it's good. I think in his head, he couldn't lose, because either way he was gonna. If he won, he was won. But if he lost, he still got loads of money. But you need 5-10 years in the sport to develop the sport to be at the top level. It's like if we tried to go to MMA, we'd be good at the stand-up, but anyone who's half decent on the ground is going to beat us. You know what I mean? But if we give us 5 years in it, we might be good at it. But you can't just do stuff in 3 to 6 months. You know what I mean? You need years, and that's why the top fighters who are at the top, they don't just be world level fighters after 6 months. It takes them years. So that's what I think. But obviously, if the money's right, we're open to anything.
Absolutely. All right, Ted. Listen, best of luck tomorrow night, and IFL TV will catch up with you then. So good luck,
cheers,
mate.
Cheers, good.
All right.
Sweet.